how do you turn adversity into success? What's the mindset you have to have? Well, let's look at Michael Jordan. Let's look at some successful people. Michael Jordan said, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or walk around it. Does that sound very similar to the Possibility Thinkers Creed? Of course it does. He knew the Possibility Thinkers Creed. He's putting in his own words. Robert F. Kennedy said, only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. This is the mindset. The mindset that will turn adversity into success is you welcome adversity and use adversity as motivation. This is the mindset. When I went to prison, I used this mindset. There were men around me that would cry at night. They would cry. These are big, grown, muscular, strong guys, and they would sob that they were in prison, that their life has been ruined, their reputations have been ruined. There was bankers there. There was a federal judge there. There were accountants there. There were gangbangers there. There were drug dealers there. There was a lot of bad people there that did very, very bad things. And there were some people that just made some mistakes. They didn't think they were committing crimes, but there was some technical violation. There was one guy there who moved to Thailand, married a Thai gal, lived in Thailand, and opened up a bank account in Thailand. But he's an American citizen. And he would pay all of his taxes. He would show that he had this bank account, and he filed his tax returns because you still had to pay taxes in the U.S., even though you're not living in the U.S. if you're a U.S. citizen. The law changed, and there was a new form that he had to fill out saying how much money he had in his bank account and the name of the bank account. Well, he didn't know about this, filed his tax return. He found out about this form, and he filled it out and sent it in. He sent it in 5 days late. 5 days late. They charged him with a felony, and he got 1 year in prison. He didn't owe them any money. He didn't owe the IRS any money. He just didn't fill out the form on time. He was devastated. He was overwhelmed. I couldn't explain to these people that you have to embrace what you can't change. And the fact is, you are here in prison. You cannot change the fact that you are in prison. This is adversity. It cannot be changed. So you have to have the patience to accept what you can't change and embrace it. Find the gold. So when I was in prison, I said, I am going to make a choice. I control my thoughts. I control my mind. And the choice I'm going to make is that I am going to love every single day I'm here in prison. I'm going to look at this as a blessing, as a gift, and as an opportunity, because I can't change it. I can either be here and be miserable every day like everybody around me, or I can be here and be happy. Either way, I'm still here. And I'd rather be happy than being miserable. It's a choice. So I made that choice, and I said, I'm going to embrace this opportunity, and I'm going to take this time and get the most out of it. I'm going to rest. I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to learn and play bridge. I'm going to play tennis, shoot pool. I'm going to exercise, do kung fu, do yoga. I'm going to do a whole bunch of things I'd never done before. I'll learn some foreign languages. I'll watch some great movies. I'll read some amazing books. I'll have great conversations and get a chance to meet people that I probably would never meet outside in the world because they're not in my circles, and get to learn about human nature. I will take this as a gift and make myself better when I come out. And it will be a blessing for when I come out. And I was walking down the compound one day, down the middle of the compound where all the buildings were. And the warden, who doesn't really walk around that often, on this particular day, he was walking through the compound. So I'm walking this way, and he's walking toward me. And as we get to each other, he stops me. He goes, Trudeau. He goes, you know, I've been in the Bureau of Prisons for 35 years. I've seen tens of thousands of inmates. And you're the only one who's actually happy to be here. And I smiled and I said, well, I'm here. I can't change that. I might as well be happy. I prefer being happy than miserable. And he goes, man, you got it going. And he smiled and walked away. And then he stopped, he turned around and goes, by the way, you're the only inmate I can honestly say should not be here. Now think about that. Here's a guy who looked at me and said, you shouldn't be here. He's been in 35 years, tens of thousands of inmates, and he said, you're the only one I can honestly say should not be here. And you're still happy. You're not bitter. You're not angry. You're not resentful. You're actually happy. I took it as a gift. This is how you have to live. This is mental toughness. This is how you deal with adversity. Adversity is going to come in your life, everybody. Challenges are going to come, but you're not the only person. Everyone's got problems. But don't tell me about your problems. Tell me about your dreams. Find the gold in the problem. And if you can't, then just say, you know, I can't find the gold in this situation, but I know there is gold and it will present itself at the right time. There's an old saying, you know, you're going through a tough time and you're really struggling and you're with some people and you're really upset and you're dealing with this problem. And then somebody will say something like, you know, it's really hard. This is really painful. But, you know, someday we'll look back at this and laugh. And everyone says, yeah, that's true. That is true. Well, if it is true, why wait? Laugh now. Think about that. Someday you'll look back at it and laugh. If it's true, and it is true, laugh now. Why be miserable? Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. The Buddha said that, and it's true. It's mental toughness that you have to deal with. But the challenge is when you deal with adversity, something in your memory bank or in your DNA gets keyed in or activated or triggered. A samskara or energetic imprint that makes you feel uncontrollably and irrationally bad. So I understand that people deal with things. This is why in life, if you want to succeed, you have to work on yourself. Always work on being a better you. And the system of helping clear out and transmute all of these energetic imprints, these samskaras or engrams that are in our field that get keyed in and activated and triggered, giving us uncontrollable and irrational emotions. The key to that is reading books every day a little bit, even if it's just a paragraph, a positive thinking book like The Magic of Thinking Big, The Magic of Believing, How to Win Friends and Influence People, See You at the Top. Books that are positive, motivated, inspired. Next, listening to audios. When you listen to positive, inspired, motivational material, it changes you. You have to feed your mind with positivity every day because every day your mind is getting embedded and programmed with negativity. You are feeding your mind every day anyway, but junk food. You're feeding your mind negative. People talk to you, it's negative. You give your own self-talk. You talk to yourself, it's all negative. I'm so dumb. Why do things never work out for me? We're programming ourselves with negativity. Therefore, it's going to be more difficult to deal with adversity and challenges. And it's going to be harder to look at them as opportunities. The most successful people in the world have strong minds. They have mental toughness. And when faced with adversity, they get energized. Their energy isn't depleted. They don't sleep all day because they're depressed. When they're faced with adversity, they say, all right, it's time to roll up our sleeves. We got a big problem here, and we're going to overcome it. So we're going to be in the office tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We're going to start attacking this and handling this problem. I'm going to take care of it right now. That's what a winner does. The loser goes, oh, we got this problem. I don't know what to do. I'm so nervous. I don't know. And you get catatonic. You can't take action because the samskara is keyed in. And I understand that. This is why you got to feed your mind and do these things on a regular, consistent basis, start changing your mindset and become the mentally tough person that you can be. You have greatness within you. You have power within you. You have the ability to overcome obstacles, to overcome adversity, to find the seeds of greater benefit in adversity, to find the gold in adversity, and to use that adversity as stepping stones. Obstacles are simply stepping stones on the road to success. Obstacles, adversity, challenges, situations that come up that are negative, that you don't want to happen, things that slow you down, detours in your life, catastrophes, disasters. These are good. They're not bad. They're designed to activate your power, motivate and inspire you. The universe does not do things to you. It does things for you. Find the gold. Take action and attack. Overcome your adversity and never even call it adversity. Call it a gift. Call it an opportunity. Play the game. This way, you'll feel better, you'll succeed, and you'll win. And if you do these things, I know I will see you all at the top.